If you want to improve your Hemi 5.7 performance, these are the best mods that will help you definitely and beat a Scat Pack. If you want to improve your Hemi 5.7 performance, these are the best mods that will help you definitely and beat a Scat Pack. So the reason why I'm making this upload is because if you like me and you got a 5.7 Hemi or 5.7, anything that's 5.7 Hemi that has a 5.7 Hemi in it, you're looking to improve your performance with mods that actually works, that's not just gonna take your money and definitely don't see no real gains, then you're in the right place. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my top mods, and you want to also watch till the end because I'm gonna give you guys the number one thing that actually gonna give you some crazy power, even if you got a crew cab RAM 1500 5.7 like me, and you don't have to do any kind of crazy, you don't have to spend any kind of crazy money to really be able to do these mods. So my first thing I want to tell you guys is the reason why I'm really making this video is because most people out there, let's say you don't really know much about racing, or you really don't really know where to start at. And these trucks, for a fact, I know for a fact that when it comes to doing some kind of modification, you want to be able to get the right mods on your truck, especially these 5.7 Hemis, to really see some good power. Believe it or not, Scat Packs, these trucks, when they really are have the right mods, they definitely can make some real good power. They can even sometimes beat a stock Scat Pack. I know it's a 6.4 block and it's a 5.7. Believe it or not, yes, they could. So if you want to get that real strong power, so here's the thing. This is the first thing I personally want to do. The first thing I personally want to do is definitely you want to be able to find yourself, definitely, because these trucks they come with a lot of restricted parts. Well, any kind of car from the stock factory, but Ram, I'm talking about Ram to be specific. So the first thing I personally want to do is to get a definitely remove my old beat up, well, I wouldn't say beat up, but the one that come factory intake manifold that's on here. You want to get yourself a nice ported intake manifold. Definitely, at least that's gonna be the biggest jump right there. You got to think about it. If it's ported, that's definitely gonna be the biggest jump to where you definitely gonna see a change, a huge change, when you definitely get an intake manifold that's ported, something a little bit more high quality for your RAM. And you might be spending a little bit, couple $100, but it'll definitely be worth it. And the next thing you want to do is to definitely, obviously, if you got an intake manifold, you'll want to get that old cold air intake box that these trucks come with that's very restricted. You want to be able to remove that. Get yourself something that's more so going to help your truck breathe a lot better. And also, you're probably going to hear, you're probably going to get a couple horsepower from it too. So get yourself a nice, high quality cold air intake I know there's a lot of different brands out there when it comes to stuff like this. You always want to make sure to keep in mind to definitely do your research before spending yourself some money. And believe so far, intake manifold and a cold air intake. That's right. That right there for you to find something like a good brand. You right there underneath this. You're not even gonna spend more than, I'd say more than at least $700, $700 or $800. I'll be real with you. You're definitely not gonna spend more than that. So it's definitely gonna be worth it. And the third thing that you definitely will need, that's gonna make everything come together and definitely get you to getting your truck to even breathe a lot better, is to be able to get a full custom exhaust. Pretty much get rid of that restricted, boring, real big bulky looking exhaust system that's on these trucks, especially with the resonator. I do not understand why. One thing I don't understand is, why do they put even a resonator on these trucks when they already have, like, these Rams, like their stock mufflers pretty much is very, very huge, and the fact that it's two of them make it even worse. And then the fact that even at the end of the tip, they decide to put a resonator delete, which is huge restriction right there for your truck, getting that air that it needs. After you got that core intake and intake manifold, you definitely want to get a nice. Me personally, I would recommend getting like the AWE catback exhaust. I do see a lot of good reviews about them, and you, or whatever exhaust system of your choice, but definitely make sure you get a whole full custom exhaust. Get rid of that boring stock exhaust system, and definitely that's definitely, if you really take your truck to the track, the biggest thing that will help you, I'm talking personally, if you're a stock scat pack, you definitely, with these mods, you definitely can see some huge power gain for what I just told you. And like I promised to the end of this video, if you are still watching, the number one thing that's going to make everything come together that most people sleep on, I wouldn't say most people sleep on, but most people don't know of, and I myself personally, I didn't really know much about it because I don't know anyone that does tuning for these trucks. The biggest thing that I personally would recommend you do is to get a tune. Go with somebody that's well known, even if they got a name out there and they might be a little bit pricey. But if you do this with everything else I named, you're definitely gonna see your truck making some great power, to where these trucks, you got to think about it, like these trucks, there's a lot of them out there. A lot of people sleep on 5.7 Hemi and thinks that they don't really make power like that. But with the right mods, you definitely can see yourself, the truck, making some good power. Definitely can beat a stock scat pack. If there's anything past that, then you're gonna need a little bit more, but you definitely could beat a stock scat pack on, probably just bone stock, nothing really done to it. And if you are a fan of these Ram, this is a Ram channel, so definitely, guys, check out all my other content and stuff like that. It's strictly one of the Dodge Ram channels that's out there on YouTube. A lot of Ram channels, not really too much out there like that. And yes, I do have a crew cab, so to be specific, I have a crew cab Ram. So definitely go ahead and check out my last upload, and definitely support the channel, man. Check it out. If you like these Hemis, 5.7 Hemis and stuff, especially the crew cab, these are heavy truck, but at the end of the day, they definitely can make some great power. So go check out my last upload.